face this time. This is my fight song. Take back my...
Welcome to TooWokeBoys, episode 185. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together we are two woke boys.
How dare you?
Welcome to 185 of the Two Woke Boys. We are here recording early. We're I guess pre-recording this episode because the boys are busy and we have things to do, but we always deliver.
Yeah.
Like the mailman.
Right.
Not Carl Malone.
Not Carl Malone.
That guy sucks.
Yeah.
He was
Thing
bad.
with the 12-year-old girl was a little
that
weird.
was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, how did he not get in trouble for that?
Because the family decided not to press charges.
Because they were like
Because then it will.
a fan of the Jazz or something?
Well, it was when he was in college.
Okay.
And I think they didn't want it to mess up his professional career. Oh, yeah.
Carl Malone's this big basketball sports
Some
guy.
who's good at putting an orange ball into a
Played for the Utah
hoop.
Jazz. And it's not just a guy that Jimmy Kimmel did blackface of and made fun of, okay?
Yes.
He did that as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we don't need to talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
That was almost worse. What was worse, the blackface or what Carl Malone did?
I'd say what Carl Malone did
definitely,
was
for sure.
say statutory
So you're
rape
saying
is probably worse than
racism-
blackface, but
But racism is the worst thing you could do.
that's true. So
So-
maybe it's not so
Yeah, it's
cut
hard.
and dry.
It's some things are not black and white, but
Some things
people
are white
only
painted with black.
Yeah, that's very true. And some people are black, and some people are white and paint their face black.
You being one
Me
of them.
being one of them, as a social experiment.
But you don't do so for comedy. You don't do
No,
so
I'm
to
not
make,
doing it because it's hilarious. That's not why I'm doing it. Okay.
You don't do it to make fun of black people. You do it as a social experiment.
Yes, exactly. I'm actually making fun of white people when I do it because they get scared of black people, and they're
And
like,
they get pissed off.
They're pissed
they
off that a
see-
black person's in their neighborhood.
Yes.
That's how I'm seeing it.
Yes.
When I'm wearing blackface, and it's a terrible job because I don't know how to do makeup, one, and I don't know what shade of black is, realistic for me and how the makeup sits on my skin
the
tone.
jet black shoe polish is probably not the most realistic tone.
I like to think of myself as a dark black.
Okay, dark skin.
Yeah.
You're not like a light skin hot boy. No homo, obviously.
I mean,
I'm
I feel.
not,
I mean,
attracted to
yeah, I
them,
probably
but-
should do that. Because I have like green eyes, so like
Right.
that's like a whole thing.
like the whole light. There's the whole like stereotypes of the light skin being like the pretty boy, like the
Yeah. That's kind of
a lot of that.
Yeah, that's me actually. Yeah.
I mean, that's all. Yeah, well, that's us already.
Yeah, we're already.
We
that.
kind of are light skin if you think about it.
Yeah, we're light skinned boys.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're down with the swirl.
yeah.
We love.
I
black
identify
women.
as light skin.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put that in our when we like go out for acting roles. If they're looking for like what do they call that? Like nondescript,
Ethnically ambiguous.
ethnically ambiguous. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we go out for.
Well, that's my specialty. Yeah.
We go out for ethnically ambiguous.
See, I noticed you accidentally said ethically ambiguous at first.
Well,
Was
that's
that-
a different thing. That's not.
That's not us.
No, we aren't ethically.
Our ethics are
firm
firm in line. Yeah.
Yeah, we have top
There's
tier
nothing
ethics.
ambiguous about our ethics.
No, and if a woman says that we have ambiguous ethics, that
They're
dumb
fucking
bitch,
lying bitches
shut
who need
the
to shut the
up.
fuck up.
Don't say a thing.
Don't attack our
stupid
character.
Idiot.
Our ethics are airtight.
Keep your-
Shut the fuck
yeah,
up.
unlike
You're
your
the one
loose
with bad
pussy, you
ethics.
dumb
Yeah, you
bitch.
dumb whore, dumb
Yeah.
bitch. You have bad ethics. We have great ethics and morals and character.
Yeah.
And you don't. So shut the fuck up, you lying bitch.
That's why we don't
drag
ever
our
want to
name
see
through the
you or
mud.
talk to you again. But if we hit you up, like, why don't
2
you,
a.m.
why
on a
don't you
yeah.
hit us up back? Like, come on.
Yeah, right.
What happened to us, babe?
Yeah.
Come on.
We're never going to hit you up again, but maybe next Saturday at 2 a.m.
I'm like, you left me on red, so like, what's up?
Might hit you with a, hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Right after all those like angry, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. Never
Right
talk
under
to me
that.
again. Lose my number, bitch. Fuck you. Next text underneath. Hey.
Yeah.
She takes a screenshot and posts that, and it's like, my toxic ex is trying to get back into my life again. And then, you know, that's
Then we
a whole
text
problem.
her, who's your fucking toxic ex, you stupid whore? She was like, I was talking about you. I'm like, oh. We're not toxic. What are you talking
Yeah, what's
about?
toxic? She's like, there's
She's like, you
written
just like
evidence of.
screamed at me.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't tell I was screaming over the text.
Yeah, I was actually silent when I was typing out that all caps stuff.
Yeah. And she's like, send me a picture of your wall. I'm like, no, I can't.
Yeah, my camera's not working.
I didn't just punch a fucking hole in my wall
Yeah.
thinking about you being with another man. That's not what it was.
No.
There was already a hole in the wall because it was raining a lot. There was like flood stuff. She's like, your wall's like pretty dry. I'm like, well, yeah, now it is because there's a big vent hole in it to air out.
Yeah, it's called drywall for a reason.
Yeah, stupid bitch. She didn't know anything about home stuff.
Yeah.
I know all kinds of shit about drywall because I constantly have to replace it.
Yep.
I'm like a drywall expert at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, you do know a lot about it. You also do know, I mean, you're great at hanging up posters too.
I know where to get a Limp Bizkit poster now. You need a limp. You got a hole in your wall. You got a Limp Bizkit poster. You don't. I can get you one in 1 hour.
Yeah.
Give me 1 hour and tell me where the nearest Spencer Gifts is. I will show up to your place with a Limp Bizkit poster, or Slipknot, or Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
Maybe Yellow Card.
Yep. Maybe Linkin Park.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Maybe My
Love
Chemical
Linkin Park.
Romance.
Yeah. Yeah. I was a big Linkin Park guy.
Oh, I loved Linkin Park.
Fuck yeah.
Still do.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Chester Bennington.
Yeah. Who would have thought that guy that sang about killing himself all the time would kill himself?
Yeah.
No one saw that coming.
Yeah. And I just want to take the time to say, like, and this, I don't know. Can I go for something right now? Can I? Okay.
Yeah. This is an emotional podcast.
Okay. This is tough for me to say, but I think that mental health is important. I know it's not like no one's really talking about that, and it's hard to say that. Yeah,
right
and
now
I'm going
at a
to lose a
time
lot
like
of
this.
respect for saying that.
Yeah. Some people might say it's gay to give a shit about mental health, but I guess we're gay.
Yeah.
And if
Well, we're not. But
we're not at all gay.
Yeah, we're super fucking straight.
Yeah. And don't clip that to make me seem gay, because I'm definitely not gay. And I will make another video saying I'm not gay. Take that down, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, do not use that clip of Chris out of context.
Don't do that.
Or else there's going to be some serious...
Oh man,
we will
if you
find
post that shit, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna send whoever posts that a video of me having sex with a lady. I'll be like, post that right now.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot more punched than just holes in the wall.
Yeah.
So get ready.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a T-shirt that says it's like a T-shirt for Pink Floyd's The Wall, and then I'm gonna punch you
Nice.
because you're the wall. Get
Nice,
it?
nice.
You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mental
so
health, very
mental
important.
health, important, and something that also something that's important. Men's mental health.
Well, no, it's not.
It's not.
Because men are pieces
Oh
of
yeah,
shit.
men are trash.
Men are dumb trash.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we hate men. Women's mental health is most
yes.
important.
Okay. Yeah. I take it back.
Men should go to therapy, But that's because they
wouldn't that
suck
make-
and are stupid.
Right. So if men should go to therapy, wouldn't that make men's mental health important?
No.
Okay.
Women's mental health is important.
more
That's
important.
why men have to go to
Therapy so they can be less toxic towards women.
Yeah. Because when you go to therapy, it's just a woman saying that you're wrong.
Yeah. I mean, there's male therapists too, but
They're women, kind of.
sure.
Because like therapy is kind of for women, right?
Well, it shouldn't be.
I mean, it's not, and men should go, but I don't.
See, we don't need to go to therapy.
Yeah,
'cause
we're already good.
Yeah, we've got it figured out.
Yeah, I'm already good. So like,
I went to therapy one time, and that was enough. Mm-hmm. And
I
yes,
called
I was kicked out.
BetterHelp, and then the recorder thing started going, and it was like press 1. And I'm like, I'm good, and I pressed 1, and then that was. I think that's how mental health works.
Yes.
You call that BetterHelp. They give you like an automated press a number, and then you just press a couple numbers, and mental health pretty good.
Yeah. And I went to therapy one time, and it was definitely on my own accord and not court ordered. Yeah. And I definitely made it through the full thing without being kicked out after I tried to make a move on the therapist. But it's like, how was I supposed to interpret those signals?
Yeah, we're both
like-
sitting on a couch.
Yeah, and she's like asking me questions about my life.
Yeah,
That's
it
like
sounds
what
kind of like a date.
Yeah, it was totally a date.
Yeah.
And then when I go in for the kiss, then it's
She
like,
wanted to
whoa,
see you
whoa,
again.
Whoa. Yeah,
She wanted to see you
she's
again,
like, I would
too.
like to see you again. And I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
I'm
really?
like,
Same time next week? Okay.
I was like, okay.
Yeah,
and
nice.
then I just go in, and she's like, whoa, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
We're
We're
not-
on your couch, you slut.
Yeah,
Yeah. Then
you're really just gonna lead me on like this?
Yeah. Then she's like, we're out of
And
time.
then
You're like, oh, okay. I see how it is. Then another man comes in. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, who's that?
Who the fuck
Who's
is
that?
this guy? You're like, this is my next patient. Oh, that's what you're calling it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, these therapists just real,
Sluts.
yeah, right, and not in the good way.
No, not in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
Toxic.
so I'm
maybe
not-
she should go to therapy.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not really allowed to go back to most therapy offices anymore, but that's fine because I don't need it. I don't need it.
Yeah.
So
you know how like you said there's male therapists? I wouldn't go to a male therapist because men are toxic. I would only go to a female therapist. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's the same thing as like a masseuse, right?
Right.
Like I'm not gonna let some guy touch me. That's fucking gay.
Yeah, it'd be weird if a guy jacked you off.
Yeah, because that's what happens in every massage. Every massage, you get jacked off. So,
Maybe just the ones you go to, but
look, I only have my experience, okay?
yeah.
I only know my experience. So, like, when they go, hey, sit in the massage chair, and then I put my penis through the face hole at the top there, I'm
Yeah.
like, this chair's kind of uncomfortable. My legs don't really have anywhere to go, but that's all right. This is cool, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
That's the kind of massage I get. So if a guy walks in, I'm like, what the fuck is this? No
Right.
thanks.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just trying to, get better
Yeah.
by getting a massage.
You're trying to get some better help.
Yeah.
This podcast is not sponsored by BetterHelp, but it could be.
Although
It
literally
should be.
everything is. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
BetterHelp is like they have $1 bajillion.
And none for us, apparently.
Is BetterHelp located in Ukraine? Is that where
Maybe.
BetterHelp's headquarters is? Because they have infinite
All the money.
ad money to
Yeah.
spend. Because every time I fucking open up TikTok, it's like, hey, maybe you should. I don't know if that's is that happening to everybody or is that
yeah,
just
no,
happening to me?
well,
telling
maybe
me
they're
to go
targeting
to therapy.
us. No,
Why
I get
am I
that.
being targeted?
I get that. I'm definitely targeted. It's like, hey, are you struggling? Are you struggling? No, I'm not fucking struggling. I'm doing fine. I'm doing just fucking fine, okay? I don't have anxiety. I don't have depression. I'm not deeply depressed and fucked up and want to kill everyone. I'm just fucking fine, okay? No, I don't need to go to therapy. Stop fucking saying I do. Stop fucking saying. Stop gaslighting me, all right? Enough. Stop. Stop. I'm fine. I'm just fucking fine. Stop inundating all my news feeds with better help and therapy stuff. I'm good. I'm chill. Can't you see how fucking chill and fucking nice I am? Shut the fuck up. Enough. Stop. So, I don't know why I'm being targeted with
You seem
these.
really like chill and cool.
Yeah, I'm calm and collected, and
You have you're like Tom Brady. You have ice in the veins.
yeah,
You know?
yeah,
And you're like a real fun, chill guy.
yeah.
I don't understand why.
We don't like Tom Brady though, because
No, he sucks.
He's friends
a
with
piece of
Trump.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's white, and
And he
good quarterback
and
or
his,
whatever.
his wife wanted him to quit football to be around his kid or whatever. And
Yeah.
he was like, no, I got to play football into my 40s like a fucking loser.
Yeah,
What an asshole.
yeah,
You know what I would do if I was in the NFL? I'd quit.
nice.
That's why I didn't even go to the NFL. That's how nice of a guy I am.
Did you have an opportunity to?
If I wanted to, yeah.
Yeah,
Could have got in there,
yeah.
pretty sure.
Did you ever play organized football?
I mean, flag football once.
The one time in gym
intramurals
class?
in
Yeah.
college. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I played once in middle school. Then I played intramurals in college.
Okay, so lifelong football
Our
player.
team was pretty good, except
Yeah.
we had this guy on our team named Peanut who could not guard the woman on the other team. Kept getting burned by the girl's Peanut. That was his name. Well, it wasn't his name, but he was like, I don't know why, but willingly going by the nickname Peanut.
Interesting.
Yeah. There was another guy going by Peanut at our school, and there was like a fight between the Peanuts.
Okay,
There was like a big thing that happened at my school.
peanut fight.
Yeah. There was like a baseball Peanut, and then this other guy, Peanut, that he like, when I was a freshman, he was a senior. And then when I was a senior, he was still a senior.
Wow, super senior.
He was one of those guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
He's like 38 years old as a senior in college.
That's sick.
He ruled.
Yeah, we love that.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of football, the Super Bowl happened this Sunday,
And we are pre-recording,
We
so
are.
we don't know the outcome, but Taylor Swift, we are very proud of you.
yes. Now, this is interesting. 'Cause
Should we like cut like two, like, man, I can't believe the Chiefs did it.
should we just record a version of each team winning?
Yeah,
and then only
leave
play
both of them in.
Oh well, we only or we should.
Whichever reaction that we have, that's the authentic one that you should see.
There's also a bet happening if you guys want to place it, and it's if Travis Kelce wins, which that's the Chiefs, that he will propose to Taylor Swift.
Okay. Are you taking that bet? I don't think I would take that bet.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would rush the field to stop that.
Yeah.
And it's not because I have money on them not getting married.
right.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah,
Get a big tackle on Travis Kelce.
yeah. He's not going to propose to her if I say anything about it.
Yeah, he's going to get fucking sacked.
Yeah, he's going to get laid out.
And I'm going to recover. Here's what we do. We can do a two-man blitz, okay? He goes down on one knee, puts his knee down. Play's not over, okay? You're on the field, full speed, sprint, knock his ass over. Me, I come up, I scoop. He fumbles the ring, scoop it up, we're gone.
Nice strip sack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fucking running it back for a touchdown. Selling it on eBay.
We're not going to try to give it to Taylor ourselves.
Maybe later.
Yeah,
Maybe later we'll hold it as a ransom or something.
yeah,
Be like, hey, Taylor, you want this?
yeah.
There's actually 10 different bets you can make at the Super Bowl between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
What are these 10 bets?
Will Travis Kelce propose to Taylor Swift on the field after the game? It's a plus 1,000 yes. No is 3,000 on FanDuel. Will Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift announce that she's pregnant at the Super Bowl?
No way that happens.
Will Taylor Swift be seen crying if the Kansas City Chiefs lose at the Super Bowl?
That'll be a no. She has no emotions.
Will Taylor Swift endorse Joe Biden after the game of the Super Bowl?
Yeah, there's a lot of Republican conspiracists thinking that's going to happen. And it probably, I know this recorded before the Super Bowl. That's probably not going to happen.
Is Taylor a Democrat?
Well, she like got a lot of hate for not endorsing Hillary in 2016. And then in 2020, she's like, all right, fine. Okay, Biden. And then did a bunch of
She did that.
Biden
She
stuff.
did it like that. Like a,
I mean,
like
that's,
I guess I have to do this.
That's probably if I were to, I can't read her mind, but
that was genuinely probably what she felt. But like, was that publicly? She wasn't like, I guess we have to do this.
I mean, she probably
she's come out a couple of times and been like, kind of like, all right, I guess I gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, she probably doesn't like doing that because she doesn't want to alienate
Her massive fan base. Yeah.
half of her fans.
She probably doesn't even like rooting for just the Chiefs.
Right.
Like that's how, she's like, well, there's a bunch of football fans on the other side.
Yeah, exactly.
So that can't be good.
Yeah. But no, she was definitely pressured into supporting Biden, which we love.
He's still good.
Yeah. And we think everyone should be pressured to take a stance on every issue.
Mm-hmm.
President, Israel, Palestine.
How do you feel
Ukraine.
Politically about this?
Yeah.
That's important.
You have to weigh in on everything, even things you don't understand. You have to make a public stance on social media.
If I go to a restaurant and they go, do you want to, we have Coke and Pepsi, which no restaurant has ever had. But if a restaurant is like, we have both, you can choose whatever you want. And I'm go, how does Pepsi feel about Palestine?
I love that.
That's really important for me to know before I get a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Not.
And not just people, but corporations too.
Yeah.
We need corporations to weigh in, and because that's so important to us. We demand a statement out of every company after every issue, after every election. It's so important.
Do you remember the Pepsi commercial where what was that? There was like a musician.
Kendall Jenner gave the Pepsi to the cop.
Yeah, and it like stopped racism.
Yeah.
They
Best commercial ever.
A Pepsi defeated racism in America.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What if they did another one where like a Hamas guy parachutes over the Israel border and then hands a Jew a Coke or a Pepsi? How cool would that be?
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be.
And then
it'd be world peace.
Yeah.
2-state solution.
Yeah, but we don't want a 2-state solution. We want a 1-state solution for Palestine.
Oh, okay.
From the river to the sea.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
that would be their slogan. From the river to the sea should be flowing with Pepsi. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be good. That would be
From
a cool
the river
commercial.
to the sea, we have the meats at RB's.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
From the river to the sea, bring your date to Applebee's.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Use that gift card.
Yeah, use that that $200 a year thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I'm still pissed off. I didn't get that. But I did look up, though. I was like, I've never seen an Applebee's in LA, I realize. Then I realized the closest ones are there's one like deep in the valley.
How deep in the valley?
Like, maybe look this up. I think on this is the important things. Where's the closest Applebee's
the nearest
near me?
Applebee's?
Yeah. I know on east of here, there's one in, what's that city called? Not Altadena, but Alhambra. There's not Pasadena. It's
Middle
by Pasadena.
America.
Yeah, there's an Applebee's by
the Midwest.
Alhambra.
Chatsworth?
God
Yeah.
damn, yeah.
Yeah, so that's up there.
It's the porn capital.
Hell yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, maybe we can make a
couple
kill
of
two
trips.
birds with one stone there.
And we get a nice lady out there,
Yeah.
film some content, take her to Applebee's.
Have her not order anything because we'll order the whole 2
She's
for
gonna be
$30.
good. Yeah, she can't eat anything because we're about to do a scene.
Yeah.
That's deep. That's deep in the valley.
Yeah. So Chatsworth on one side, and then Alhambra.
Yeah. You ever been to a Cracker Barrel?
Yeah. They have,
What are your thoughts?
I mean,
They're good.
you're like when I was a little kid,
I
maybe.
used to love Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it like, but it's like racist though, right?
I love that people say that because it's just like Southern cooking,
AKA racist.
stuff. Yeah, racist. Yeah.
Golden Corral. You ever go there?
Yeah, we had. I remember when I lived in West Virginia, they built one in our like neighborhood, and we were like, "Oh my god, we have a Golden Corral." That's how garbage our city was. We got stoked that they built a Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, "Oh my god, like real cities have a Walmart." I remember having that conversation with people, and then yeah, we were. That was like a thing. Like my mom would do, would like take us to Walmart. And we would like walk around the Walmart, and we were like, "Oh my god." They had an arcade in there too.
Yeah.
Like Area 51.
It's like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory in there. Just
There was a McDonald's inside it. Yeah, and they had the bench with the Ronald McDonald sitting like that.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, we got pictures of that. That was tight.
nice. That's
No play place there though.
classic.
But there was a big McDonald's in front of the like literally outside of the Walmart that had a big ass play place that we would go to.
nice.
Yeah, but yeah, they built the Golden Corral and over a. Did you have Shoney's?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, Shoney's is like a buffet style Golden Corral type place, and then this was in Jacksonville. The other ones I was just describing was West Virginia, but in Jacksonville, Florida, Shoney's was a big franchise that was like all over the United States. Went out of business, and then some lady bought the place, and then they just covered up the S and they called it Honey's.
Okay,
So it's like a different restaurant
nice.
called Honey's.
Nice. Well, yeah, I loved Golden Corral. Golden Corral was like crack
Really?
to me. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
loved Golden Corral.
Hell yeah.
But that was before my eyes were opened to going to an establishment like that. A southern, where are they based? Where's Golden Corral based? We gotta fact check.
They're not
this.
really like a southern thing, are they?
Are they nationwide?
I don't think they're nationwide.
Times I went there were in Florida.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen around California.
Golden Corrals are in. I mean, they're in West Virginia too.
May look up Golden Corral.
Yeah.
But what about it?
Where
They're
are
based,
where
or
are
where they're
There is actually a few in California. There's 3.
nice? What if they had like a date pass thing?
Golden Corral.
we would get one.
Yeah.
Headquarters, you mean?
No, like how many?
Well, I guess I was.
how many
curious about
Golden
that, too.
Corrals in the United States?
Okay.
Yeah.
They
So
are
we
from
talk
North
about
Carolina,
the important issues.
Yeah,
of
this is really
podcast.
important. Well, it's like you in this podcast. If you're a guy, you're like, where do I take a lady? And it's like, well, Applebee's.
Applebee's,
Yeah.
Golden Corral.
Golden Corral. Yeah.
They're pretty.
Oh, there's one in Downey. That's the
This is
closest one.
Golden
they're in every
Corral.
state.
Yeah,
They're in every state.
Downey,
it looks like.
Bellflower, City of Industry,
Bellflower's not far.
Covina, Anaheim.
Okay.
Anaheim's probably the closest to us.
Really?
I would say so. It's
Wow.
like Disneyland. Like,
I think Downey's closer
yeah.
than
probably.
Anaheim.
So are we going to go?
Yeah, we're going to the Corral,
Oh yeah.
but
We love the Corral.
yeah. So yeah, we're gonna corral some nice
God,
women. At,
buffets are so bad.
like how
Just like a buffet restaurant, like it's like the worst. Yeah.
it's it's like terrible and amazing at the same
Yeah,
time.
it is. It is both. Have you ever been to CC's Pizza?
No.
Oh my god. These might only be in Florida, but they had.
I remember a CC's they were doing commercials when I was growing up as a kid in LA, but I don't think they lasted long.
Really?
Yeah, I remember seeing commercials. Oh, there's actually no, never mind. That's a cafe, but CC's Pizza,
CC's Pizzas
Yeah.
were like these like
pizza buffet, and
buffet
carry out and
pizza
delivery.
restaurants,
Yeah.
and the pizza quality is like DiGiorno maybe like a little less.
Pretty
Yeah,
lackluster.
there's none.
Yeah,
In
and
Cal-
the big thing was
They
they
might
had
have
like
shut
dessert
down.
pizzas too. They had like these
Okay.
like cinnamon roll pizzas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost 100 stores in the pandemic. They actually filed Chapter 11.
Wow.
They had 83 million in bank debt.
Damn.
Well, you know what? We're glad that all these restaurants and businesses shut down and went out of business during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, because corporations are bad.
Except for the mega ones who were unaffected and made money during the pandemic because all the smaller businesses were crushed. And
Now what they do is they start like a mega corporation starts another business, but like they try to make it look like it's like a small business.
yes.
You know, that's been their big thing now.
Yes. Well, we hate well,
No,
we
hate-
don't like any business because we don't like commerce and we don't like capitalism.
Yeah,
And we don't like
we like the barter
America.
system.
right.
We like you should be able to go in, and if I go into a Starbucks, I should be able to just live in there for like a month if I want,
Yeah.
right? And then I should be able to trade like a poem for coffee.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah. It's great.
I scream a poem at you, and then you give me a fucking large latte.
Yeah.
And I take that latte and I fucking throw it at a homeless guy.
To give him some heat in this cold February winter.
Yeah, and a latte's nice.
Yeah. It's
You
got
know-
milk in it.
Yeah, I got a bunch of canned foods, right? And I was going to donate these canned foods to like a canned food drive, right?
Yeah.
But instead of doing a canned food drive, I did a canned food drive by.
Even more efficient.
I take because it's like I go to a food bank and I go, here's a bunch of canned food. What are they going to do with it? I don't know. But if I go to the homeless encampment that's right down the street from my fucking apartment right here, if I go down to that homeless encampment, I can ensure that every one of those homeless guys gets a fucking full ass can of Progresso,
Nice.
right? Because I got that whole can. I go, there's a tent right there. Boom! You're getting a can of fucking soup. Oh, you want a can of soup? Wham! And then I throw one at that. Each tent is going to get one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then they come out. They think that was all the soup they get. Nope.
There's more.
There's more cans coming. I'm whaling cans at
Yeah.
these guys. And I got a hot plate too. I've been cooking up some of them. I got like a scalding
Ready to
hot.
eat, yeah.
Yeah, ready to eat. Super hot plate of soup just fucking coming at you.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, you want the hot plate? Fucking take it, bitch. You know? Because I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're kind of like, did you ever hear how Randy Johnson had that quote where like he talked about he doesn't have a gun or anything at home. He keeps a bucket of baseballs by his bed.
Yeah.
In case anyone ever tried to break in, they're getting 101 miles per hour
Yeah.
to the dome.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
like you with
I do
soup
that
cans.
with soup cans, yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
But
take all
except
these dented soup cans and I fucking hurl them at these guys.
Yeah.
You know?
Just to give them food. And it's important because you never know, like when you give to charity, it's like, is that money actually going where it's supposed to? When you go to a food drive, go to a food bank, is the food actually going to
You
a
can't
hungry
ensure
person?
that it's exactly going there.
You got to
know?
cut out the middleman. You got to deliver the soup straight to the homeless people at 92 miles per hour
Yep. Yeah.
from very short distance.
Yeah. I am
Right
crow
down the
hopping.
pipe,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm crow hopping into those tents, throwing full speed cans of big soups, you know?
Yeah. I mean, soup hits during the winter.
Oh, it
you know?
hits.
Yeah.
It hits
In multiple
real
ways.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it hits you right in the
Right in the fucking skull, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's God, you're such a good guy just donating food to the unhoused.
Yeah.
I was doing some volunteer work at the encampment down the street from me. I was leading a cleanup effort. And so I was they had a lot of like excess, unwanted junk spilling off into the street. And I was taking that and I was bringing it over to the dumpster and making trips to the dump, taking stuff, going over to the dumpster, you know, all this extra stuff. And I think the best part about it is that I haven't been caught yet.
Nice. Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so it's kind of this pirate ship volunteer work effort by me. No one really knows about it. No one knows who I am
Yeah.
or when I'm going to come by, but I come by.
You got one of those orange vests, so it looks really official.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes I wear camo and a ski mask if I'm going at night, and I'm really trying to do a lot of volunteer work at night.
Yeah, you're like you want to blend in. You don't really deserve.
I don't do it for the cloud or the.
No.
Yes, I'm taking pictures and posting them on Instagram and like opening up a tent and be like, hey, can you just smile for the. And they're like, what the fuck? And they're like, just smile for the camera, smile for the camera. And then they come out and like try to attack me. And I'm like, you sure about that? Got my can of soup. And, you know, so
Yeah.
we each have our separate issues with the unhoused encampments in our area. We both love them.
You know what I like to do? I think, you know, they need love, you know?
Yeah.
And they're just like, sometimes they need a hug, you know? So I'll come up, you know, I'll see a homeless guy that's like kind of, you know, one of these fucking homeless guys in my neighborhood right here.
Yeah.
Down the street. And I'll see one and I'll be like, oh man, that guy could use a hug. I'll come up behind him, you know? Because I don't want to startle him.
Yeah.
You know? I'm sneaking up behind him all slow. I'm like, you know, maybe around a corner, you know?
Yeah.
I go up behind him and give him a nice hug. And I'm like, fucking time for a hug, bitch. Like that guy on the subway. Remember that? That guy was just
Right.
like,
Right.
no one was saying anything.
Yeah.
And he's just like, you know?
So
Just
are you
spreading love.
Yeah.
You know?
So are they alive after these encounters?
I mean, those guys like to sleep. And I think they should be able to sleep on a sidewalk. No
Yeah.
problem.
Or maybe sleep forever and
once
never
they
wake
go
up.
once I make sure they're out. I'm like, was that a good enough hug? Did you go night night? All right.
Right.
And I like lift their hand up, and then if it does that, I'm out of there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find another hug. Maybe I'll throw a couple of cans of soup at him just to, you know, because he wakes up, he might be hungry, so I can fucking throw a couple of cans of soup at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, you're such a good guy, and
Yeah.
yeah, we just love these big fucking homeless encampments on our street. They're so fucking nice, and
Yeah, it's really cool that they're there.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not dangerous at all.
no,
Yeah.
it's good for society. It's good for
Yeah.
the homeless people and the citizens around, for them to be out in the middle of the street,
Yeah.
on the sidewalk. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. In fact, sometimes people don't get it because some woman came up to me and she was like really distraught. She was like, a homeless person assaulted me the other day. And I was like, oh my God, they're called the unhoused.
Yeah.
How dare you?
What a bitch.
Yeah, that is so fucked up that
That's
happened.
terrible.
Her calling them the wrong name. That's messed up.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, check your privilege.
Yeah,
you
check your
dumb
privilege.
bitch. Maybe you had it coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you were in her, like this woman walking alone by herself in her neighborhood was kind of like, she was invading their home, which is the street.
Yeah.
The street outside of her apartment.
Yeah, you were trespassing.
Yeah. So, you know, what were you wearing? You know,
It's a valid question.
it's an important question to ask. What were you wearing in that man's home? What did you expect to happen?
Yeah.
Right. So it's just what happens, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
So there's a couple things that we wanted to discuss. One is this article here. The American Psychological Association claims hiring the most qualified candidate could be unfair.
Yeah.
The study title, let me go back to this. There it is.
Do
The study-
not hire the most qualified candidate.
Yes, could be unfair based on recent studies. The study titled, Can Selecting the Most Qualified Candidate Be Unfair? Examined people's perceptions of merit-based hiring after learning more about the socioeconomic status of potential workers. While previewing the results, it argued that hiring the most qualified candidate could contribute to more inequality. Fairness heuristic theory suggests that as long as people consider selection processes, such as hiring and promotion, to be meritocratic and fair, they may continue to accept ever-increasing levels of income inequality. Yet, in reality, inequality and merit-based decisions are deeply intertwined, the study noted. It explains socioeconomic advantages and disadvantages early in life can have profound influences on educational achievement, test scores, work experiences, and other qualifications that form the basis of meritocratic selection processes. Yet the near universal support for meritocracy suggests that most people may not give much weight to unequal advantages and disadvantages. So, yeah, this goes on for a while, but okay, here's a quote. Members of marginalized racial groups tend to experience socioeconomic disadvantages more often than members of privileged racial groups, and the negative consequences of those disadvantages can be even worse for racial minorities. Focusing on socioeconomic considerations could garner more support and still help address racial inequality.
That's horrible, man.
We support this 100%. We're glad this study came out, and because we don't believe in equality of opportunity, we want equality of outcome. And we need to make sure there are quotas that need to be hit by every company, including, we see a lot of that with air travel right now, with airlines. We see a lot of airlines out there talking about their push for diversity, how that's their number one goal, is having a diverse workforce. And we could not agree more. Is like my main concern.
What color is the pilot?
Yes. If I'm on you ever be on a plane and there's like turbulence and you start freaking out a little bit and like, oh geez, like when I have that moment, I just think to myself, God, please, I hope the pilot is a person of color. Please. Not is the pilot competent, is the pilot deserving of their job, but does the pilot come from an underrepresented background? Please. I pray not
That's
to God,
really,
but to I'm spiritual, not religious.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Maybe the pilot prays to maybe not God, but Allah.
That would be good. The one true God.
Would that be
There
good,
is no
though?
God but Allah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as they're not straight white men, good.
Yeah.
It should not go to who is most qualified to do the job and to do a dangerous job well when they have hundreds of lives at stake every time they do their job. No. It should be who had the most socioeconomic struggle growing up.
Well, let's also look at this too, where it's like, okay, you're going to hire a pilot, but all those pilots had to go to pilot school. So it's like it's skewed towards people that are pilots. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, there's not, like, let's say you majored in art history. No pilots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What if an art history major was just given the ability to fly a plane?
They should be able to.
How cool would that be? Because it's like, yeah, oh, of course you're a pilot. You went to pilot school. But what if you drop some sick bars and that they just put you behind the yoke of a plane or whatever it's called? Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I should be a pilot because I know what that's called because I played a video game where you have to fly around and shoot other planes, which I'm sure is what it's like to fly for like Spirit Airlines. You know?
Yes.
That's what I would do.
Well, sometimes you have to.
The other pilot would be like, that's a Southwest flight. I'm like, you want me to take him down? And they're like, this isn't a gunship. I'm like, don't worry.
What's that game?
I'm packing.
Galaga?
Open the side door. I'll get a couple shots in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that game with the ships, the shooting? Galaga or something?
Galaga?
Galaga, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and you think that
flying
that
plane
thing is Galaga.
I put that on my resume.
Right.
Do you have any flying experience? I'm like, I'm pretty good score on Galaga.
Yeah.
I used to play X-Wing versus TIE Fighters, so I know how to fly a bunch of different planes. X-Wing, A-Wing, Y-Wing, TIE Fighter. I played Star Fox.
Nice.
I flew through all those circles. Remember that?
Nice.
It's pretty good. So, you know.
Yeah, so we should be pilots, and yeah, we totally agree with eliminating meritocracy and just
That certainly isn't the dumbest article I've ever seen.
No. And it's not and would not lead to the literal downfall of this country. It would be a good thing. So,
And that's from the American Psychological Association.
yes.
They're supposed to be like brain smart people.
Sounds smart to me, what
Yeah.
they're saying.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's this. We don't know what happened with the Super Bowl. We don't know what happened with this flooding in LA. Maybe it's still going. You know, we hope by now that when this podcast comes out that a lot of women have reached out to us here.
Yeah, we are recording this on, what is this, February 5th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, I always hesitate to tell our dumb listeners that we're pre-recording because they're so dumb that they think it's live.
We want them to think it's live.
Yeah.
That's why we recorded like, oh my God, I can't believe the Swifties won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was so cool that Taylor Swift did that thing that she did when Travis Kelce did that at the game.
And then let me say the other version. Oh my God, I can't believe the Chiefs lost and Taylor Swift was sad
yeah.
and she was crying.
Or
and
not
I cashed
crying.
in on a huge bet that she would cry if the Chiefs lost.
Yeah.
So only cut out the one that didn't happen.
Yeah, cut out the one that didn't happen. That's really cool that Chris and Cole did not, or that, yeah, it was really cool at the Super Bowl that Chris and Cole ran out on the field and tackled Travis Kelce and made him fumble the ring and
Took the ring away. Yeah,
disappeared
into the Vegas night.
They all, after running it back for a touchdown into the end zone,
Yeah.
then having to run completely out of the stadium from the security that they somehow got by with a giant ladder.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for the Super Bowl to go in with our ladder.
It's in Vegas.
Be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
driving distance, you know.
Hell yeah.
So maybe we did go to the Super Bowl.
What's the minimum price of a Super Bowl? Like 10 grand?
Yeah, it was 10 grand when I saw an article last pod.
That's crazy. Could you imagine spending 10 grand to just like,
I mean, if you were like
not even like you're not seeing anything.
Yeah.
That's got to be a
for the
shitty
worst ticket. Yeah.
Yeah. You probably like, I'm sure it's like all the seats I would think would be filled.
Yeah.
And then there'd be people like walking around. I'm sure they'd sell those.
Yeah, I wonder if there's any like scalping
limitation.
Or I wonder
I'm
if there's
sure there's scalping.
But who would?
Doesn't
wouldn't that be
Ticketmaster
tough
buy
to,
their own tickets and then scalp them?
Oh, maybe. But
They
wouldn't
do that. They have like an algorithm that
Wouldn't
like
you have to
buys
worry
the
about
tickets.
getting scammed if you're like buying a $10,000 ticket outside the Super Bowl? Like you give a random guy 10 grand. You
That
just
would
hope the
suck
ticket's real.
ass if you bought a 10 grand ticket from a scalper and then like you walk 10 feet with your ticket and then some guy goes, "Come with me." You're like, "That was a cop. He took your money," and you're like, "Yo, can I get that money back?" And they're like, "Nope."
Or if it's just a scammer who just sold you a fake ticket. But I imagine there's some way to like digitally verify that the tickets are real. But
Maybe.
you know how the barcodes have like the thing that move over them on digital tickets?
Yeah. But don't you need like the scanner that they have at the thing at the Super Bowl?
Yes.
They'd be like, "Hey, come here.
Yeah.
Can you scan that guy's thing real quick?"
Yeah. I may or may not have done a thing for many years, like mainly when I was in college,
Really?
where I would go on Craigslist.
Yeah.
I would look for tickets to a sporting event. I did it once with a concert too. where I would see that, I would see, and I would search only listings that showed pictures of the ticket. Those pictures often included a barcode. The barcode had a number underneath the ticket. Then I totally did not go to a free barcode generator website, plug in that number to replicate the barcode, and then replicate the ticket, and then take those tickets to the game and then get in using replicated tickets. I totally did not pull that off successfully at least 10 times.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't do it, but
You didn't do that.
I'm just saying
That's
all
not-
that stuff I didn't do. Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, that's fucking. It's a pretty good move.
Yeah. But that's tough.
Why would you do that if you're selling the tickets?
To prove that like the tickets are real, but people who know better don't include the barcode.
Okay. Yeah.
But 10 years ago,
Wow.
it was not as much of a problem.
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
What kind of games did you go to?
Went to a lot of Red Sox games in Boston doing that.
Nice. Okay.
I went to a concert in Boston doing that once.
Who did you go see?
It was like it's called Boston Calling. It was like a festival type thing with like a bunch of different bands and artists.
Limp Bizkit.
I wish.
Fall Out Boy.
Yeah. Who was? I don't know if any like emo pop punk were there.
Son of a
Unfortunately,
bitch,
not.
yeah.
But they should have been.
When I was in college, I went to an All American Rejects concert.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
The only negative is you probably paid for the ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you know why I did that stuff with the barcode? Not because I was cheap.
Anti-capitalism.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's how we break down the system, is by we do a bunch of stuff for free, and then people are like, this doesn't work, and then they don't do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like the thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just good guys, and that's what we do. Now, were we going to get into
We have
poetry?
We have some poetry for the boys. I do want to say thank you guys for submitting poems to the show and all that stuff. Before I do want to plug that ally of the show, Jeff Zinasek, this week will be in Tampa, Florida, the 14th and 18th at Side Splitters Wesley Chapel. So buy tickets to that. Bring your friends. Come on out to those shows. Tampa, Florida. I need to sell those tickets. So check it out. Anyway, that being said, welcome to Poetry Corner. Yes. Take a deep breath. Get a yoga mat. Take your yoga mat to the yoga class. Sit in the front row or the back row. I don't know which is the best for people, right?
Yeah.
Where would you sit? You sit in the back because then you see all the.
I see all the women. Yeah.
Yeah, but you do this. You do the front fold, and then you now you're looking towards the
The
back.
other way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
So
maybe
it's
I go
like
to the front.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe you can strike up a conversation with that super hot, flexible yoga teacher lady.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, you better believe I'll be doing that.
Yeah, and then you maybe criticize her form.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, you're pretty good at yoga, but what if you did this? And then
She's like, I've been teaching yoga for 15 years, and you have taken 3 classes.
yeah.
Like, yeah, well, maybe I know better.
Mm-hmm. I don't have the flexibility to suck my own dick, but maybe you could help me by you sucking my dick.
Yeah.
So that is Poetry Corner. Oh yeah, the poems. So yeah. Okay, so we got a couple of bangers from Nacho Zombie Killa. This is called Plan C haiku. Okay. This one, okay, this is a haiku. Plan C haiku. I had to bang her. Months later, use clothes hanger. Always have Plan C.
Wow. That's powerful.
It's very powerful. And then, all right, Nacho Zombie Killer had another banger. Alec Baldwin, 6-shooter, 2 woke, hollow point haiku. That's what this one's called.
Okay.
Okay, this is a three-part series of haikus. We love these.
Yeah.
We love this series. Okay. Because it's like it lets you breathe in the poem, you know? Because haiku can often be too short to really tell the story, but Nacho gets it. Okay. All right. Alec Baldwin, 6-shooter, 2 woke, hollow point haiku. Okay. I'm Alec Baldwin. I'll cap whomever I please. Cracked domes and split wigs. Okay. I'm a movie star. Swapping blanks for hollow points. Killing directors. It was my best work. Too bad cameras weren't rolling. Click, click, boom, Oscar.
Wow.
And also, yeah,
Tragically.
yeah,
But
that
yeah.
is crazy. What is going on with that? With his, is he still in trouble with that?
He was charged with manslaughter, right?
Yeah.
He's probably going to get off. He's
Let's see what's
rich enough to
happening.
get good lawyers.
I'm trying to find what's the latest update.
Well, we hope that he gets off,
I
obviously, because we
think
like
it's-
him
I think it's still
politically.
in limbo. I think
Okay.
it's still limbo. It says he's just being indicted again, but I'm not sure what's next after that.
What is the deal with the court stuff where it's like you just indict people like 7 times? Like, what is that?
I don't know.
Like with Donald Trump, they're like, he's being indicted, got him. And then it's like, okay, now what? And it seems like nothing happened. Then it's like, he's getting indicted again. And you're like, okay.
Well, that's for like different stuff. But Alec Baldwin, I thought he was not charged before, and then they decide to charge him, which I thought, wouldn't that be double jeopardy? Like you can't get charged twice for the same crime. Yeah. But maybe it's, I don't know, different somehow.
Like OJ.
I think it always. I think it can always be, like if you're found guilty, you can fight it one time, or if you're found. I mean, he was found innocent.
You can only be tried for a crime once. They can't keep doing
Right.
it.
Yeah,
Because then it would be like,
I think they could do it once, but I'm not sure. I'm not a lawyer.
that's what happened with the OJ Simpson stuff. They tried him in whatever the normal court was or whatever.
Yeah.
Then they tried him again for different stuff. It wasn't for like murdering or anything. It was for
Well, he was guilty in a civil case and had to
Yes.
pay millions in a
Yeah.
civil case. And then when he did go to jail, it was for
stealing
his own stuff.
shirts.
Yeah.
What a wild. Imagine if like let's say I break into a woman's place that I've slept with who fucking stole my sweatshirt.
Yeah.
This
Been
bitch.
there. Been
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I should be going on a spree getting a couple of these sweatshirts back.
Yeah.
Got a lot of Quicksilver shirts at these ladies' houses. Yeah. I need my Billabong.
Oh yeah.
I need my Billabong sweatshirt back.
Yeah, same.
Give it back, bitch. The fuck. So I break in, I take my sweatshirt back, and now I go to prison because I kicked your
It's
door
my
in.
stuff. I can't steal my own
That
stuff.
was mine.
Yes, I had a gun, but yes, I held it to your head, but it's my stuff.
I was just carrying it for my protection. You seemed pretty dangerous. So, you know.
That's crazy that he was actually in the group who did it, right? He was there with a gun. OJ.
Okay.
It's weird that he's someone like that rich wouldn't just hire people to do it for him.
The guys are like, okay, so OJ, you want us to go in, break in, get all your shit back? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm going with you.
Yeah.
Like, what? He busts in the door. He's like, what's up, Twitter world?
It's yours truly.
He's like, give me my shit.
Yeah.
That's so funny. He'd be like, oh my God, it's OJ Simpson.
Yeah.
And why do these people have his memorabilia? Was it just sports memorabilia shit?
I think so.
Okay. Like his Heisman or something?
I don't know what they had.
Because didn't they take it back?
Well, yeah, I mean, he was busted, obviously, so.
No, I mean, they
Oh, I don't think they took the Heisman back, no.
No. When he got charged with murder, they weren't you don't get a Heisman?
No. The only Heisman I can think of them taking away was Reggie Bush's.
Why'd they take his away?
Because they found he accepted a lot of money, illegal gifts, when he was in college, which now I think would be illegal to do with the current rules.
Wow.
So there was a movement for him he was fighting to try to get his Heisman back.
Oh, wow. That's wild.
Yeah.
There was also there was a guy, DeQuantavius, wrote in, and he was
sounds like a very real name.
Yeah, it's actually longer than that, but it cuts off after DeQuantavius.
Okay,
so it's DeQuantavius, Jamal Lamar ... I don't know what the
sounds
rest of it is.
Definitely a real name.
Yeah. But he said you lost your black card when you confused Ice Cube and Ice-T.
Okay, listen.
And you gotta speak out.
DeQuantavius, it was a mistake. Okay, I know the difference between Ice Cube and Ice-T.
Mm-hmm.
They're each famous for their most popular thing. They're cultural icons, and were famous because of two things for each of them. For example, Ice Cube, he's known for being the guy in the car are we there yet? Are we there yet?
That's Ice Cube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's known he's a cultural icon from the Are We There Yet movies.
Okay.
Ice-T.
I think he's more from Friday.
Okay.
Friday's huge.
Yeah. Ice-T, cultural icon from
Was he a detective?
Yeah, he's like so you telling me it's like that John Mulaney bit. It's like, so he suffered from anal contusions or whatever the line is that John Mulaney uses.
Yeah.
So they're each known from movies and TV. So doesn't that prove that I have my black card? I know if the biggest thing that made each of them famous, family, dad sitcom or dad movies, family friendly movies, and TV
I think
shows.
actually I should have a black card because I knew Ice Cube from Friday, and that's more black than family movies.
Yeah.
You ain't black.
And those are the only things in media that those two are known for.
Yep.
Okay? So does that prove it? Do we get our black card back? Please? Please give it back. I need it back.
He was suggesting that for you to get your black card back, I'm not suggesting that you do this, but he was suggesting that you can get your black card back if you twerk some on the podcast while dropping some bars. And then he said, don't forget to do the, like Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
You know?
Well, I'm not going to twerk because that would be super gay. Yeah. And I'm not about that life. Not that there's anything
It's
wrong
totally
with it.
fine to do that,
cool to do it, but I'm not
gay.
fucking gay. Yeah.
And I wouldn't allow that in my...
Yeah, sexuality is a spectrum, but I'm at the 100% straight side. So not going to be doing that.
Yep.
But I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can do that
It always makes me laugh thinking about her doing her album. Because, like, you're in, like, a recording booth, and then you're, like, dropping your bars. You're like, yeah, my pussy's wet, whatever, all that. And then they're like, okay, now we got to do the other part. And then you're just in a recording booth going,
Yeah. Oh, great.
I have to
Great
show, I have
Ice-T
to show
scene.
this Ice-T.
I've seen this.
Probably his most memorable. Oh,
Okay.
shit. One sec.
This is classic Ice-T.
Classic.
turn it up on the little.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women. Sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
What the fuck is that?
You haven't seen that?
You never seen that?
What the fuck? Was this from Law and Order?
Yeah.
So what is the context? This guy fucks dudes and is like, I'm not gay.
He's in denial. Yeah.
Okay. Well, they can't do this now. This is old.
He would
This
be
has to be an
canceled
old
for doing
episode.
this. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, I was about
Yeah.
to say. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very funny. Do you remember the
Classic.
context of that particular episode?
No, I've just seen the clip. So,
Okay.
but it's
Is this guy the criminal? That guy was the criminal for fucking gay dudes?
yeah. Why? What's so funny to me?
Your crime is being black and gay.
Right. What's so funny to me about that clip out of context is like, why does Ice-T branding a guy as gay have anything to do with like being a detective? I got news for you.
He knows how to.
Or that means you're gay.
Yeah, that's detective work.
Oh, maybe he's the detective of the guy's sexuality.
Yeah. He's like, let me figure out if this guy's gay. Do you fuck dudes? Yes. Gay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys for sending in emails. Send us more emails. TooWokeBoys@gmail.com. We would love to read out poems and, send us black culture and we'll talk about it on the podcast, I guess. I said Tampa, go see ally of the show, Jeff Zinasek, February 14th and 18th, Side Splitters, Wesley Chapel, Tampa, Florida. Check that out. More dates are coming also. They're in the works right now, but they will be on my link in bio in my Instagram feed. Several tour dates opening for ally of the show, JP Sears. Looking forward to that. All over the country. Anyway, also follow the show. Do you have anything you want to plug?
I don't think so.
Follow ally of the show, Malcolm Kellner, Jeff Zinasek also. Donate to the pod, TheSlutFund on Venmo and Cash App. Like and subscribe. Follow our show on everything. Give us 5-star reviews. We need them. Thank you.
I got a funny thing to plug. Another
Yes.
funny thing. Catch ally of the show, Malcolm Kellner, this Friday, February 16th on Amazon Prime's or Prime Videos. This Is Me Now, Jennifer Lopez movie.
I'm speaking.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So just supporting a girl boss, J-Lo,
Hell yeah.
and her movie.
We love that. So follow the boys, follow the allies of the show, and thank you guys for being allies. That being said, thank you for listening to episode 185 of the Two Woke Boys podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm Cole.
And together we are Two
Woke Boys.
Can you hear